What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest way how to learn the muscle up. So some prerequisites before you start learning the muscle up is just two things. You should be able to do at least 10 to 12 pull-ups and then around 15 straight bar dips. That's all you really need to learn the muscle up. So I'm just going to quickly break down the technique of the muscle up, and then I'll show you some tips and tricks on how to do them. So the first step of the muscle up is going to be the lunge. I call it the lunge, and some people call it like the step. So you like step forward with your whole body, and as soon as you feel your body coming backwards from the forward momentum, that's when you want to do the second step, which is the pull. And you want to do an explosive pull up as hard as you can. Try and get your chest over the bar, and that's the third step, which is the transition. You kind of loosen your grip so your hands can go back over the bar, and then from the fourth step, which is the dip, and you just do a dip and lock out your elbows, and that's the perfect muscle up. Okay, so the first step is going to be the step or the lunge, where basically you're up on the bar. People might think that from a muscle up you just go from a dead hang and you just go, you just explode up. And some people can do that if they're really strong, but you need some forward and swinging momentum. So you grab the bar and you get like a little swing going, and then you want to step forward and lunge your whole body forwards like that. So you step, and then you kind of want to pop your chest out, and you'll see it swing back. So as soon as you step forward and you feel that swing coming back, that's when you want to explode up. So you really want to get that timing. If you mess up the timing, you're probably not going to be able to get your chest over the bar. So you want to grab it, and then from there you pull. And as you can tell, when you time it correctly, you can pull so much higher. Or if you step forward, don't wait for the kickback. Your timing is off and you're just going straight up. Okay, so now we're on the second step, which is the explosive pull. This one, I mean, there's not really too much to explain. Once you get that little lunge forward and you explode up, you really just want to be as quick and as fast as you can, but you don't just want to pull straight up. It's weird to explain, but you're not going like straight up like that. You're kind of going like this. So you're gonna pull so you can get your chest over the bar. You take a step, and as soon as you step and you feel that kickback, explode up and get your chest over the bar like that. And then obviously once you get your chest over the bar, you do the dip. Okay, so the third step, which is the transition, and this is probably the hardest part of the muscle up, which is that transition from the pulling to the dip. That's where a lot of people get stuck, and that's where you see a lot of that chicken winging, or the chicken wing stuff, because either they don't have the proper transition, pulling strength, or they just don't know what they're doing, and they don't have enough momentum. So when you're doing the pull-up, you don't want to get the tightest grip possible, because then how are you going to get from here? Because you need to get your hands to go like that. So as soon as you pull and you get up over, and try and get that chest over, you want to loosen the grip at the same time, so you can kind of roll your wrist over, and that will bring your shoulders and the rest of your body over so you can do the dip. So here, I'll show you what it looks like if you don't loosen your grip, and see if you can do the muscle up. Yeah, so like, if you have like a super tight grip, you're not gonna get your body over the bar. So a lot of the muscle up is actually just timing. The pull, you wanna time the loosening of the grip, and then you wanna get your chest over. So yeah, you need to practice a lot to get used to that timing. But yeah, loosen the grip and the transition, and try and get your chest over the bar as quickly as possible. I loosen the grip as soon as I feel that I'm at the top of my pulling, and then I loosen it so I can roll my wrists over, and then I push up. So the fourth and final step is just the normal straight dip once you get past that transition stage. So there's not much you can really explain, and I can like show you some tips, but a good indicator on if you're able to do the pull-up, the transition, and you just can't get that dip, it's probably because your chest isn't far enough over the bar for you to get that power to do that dip. Try and record yourself and see if your chest is over the bar enough for you to do that dip. So yeah, I'll show you kind of in slow motion, or as slow as I can do it, to how it looks, to how it feels. Once you get your chest over, boosh, you push up. And that's just it. Those 4 steps, the lunge, the pull, the transition, and the dip, those 4, and you have the muscle up. If your muscle up looks a little bit of like that chicken wing, you're either not explosive enough or you're not loosening the grip. So now that you know the technique and the 4 steps on how to do the muscle up, and now I'm just going to show you a few exercises that help you get that muscle up, and then yeah, you'll get it. The first exercise is just gonna be explosive pull-ups / hand release pull-ups. So they're kind of similar. So with the explosive pull-up, you're basically just exploding as high as you can. Try and focus on bringing the bar to below your chest. Pull up as hard as you can. So really thinking about getting that bar to the lower part of your chest really helps with the explosive pull-up. And then the second one, the hand release, this one's pretty self-explanatory. You just do the pull-up and then release your hands at the top. Let's get you more used to releasing your hands so you can loosen the grip when you're doing that muscle up. So you really want to explode up, let go, and then catch it as quickly as you can. So those two pull-up exercises are good for building that pull-up strength. But once you get that pulling strength and you just need to learn the technique, get a resistance band and do some assisted muscle ups or do some muscle up negatives. Get to the top of the bar, do the negative. Do it as slowly as you can. So that's one. And do it again. Go down nice and slow. And don't let go of the grip. So that's going to be the entire video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that these tips and tricks helped you with your muscle up. And let me know in the comments if you have any more questions. I'm so down to answer the questions. And if you want to see any other skills or moves in calisthenics that you want to learn, just let me know, and then I'll make a video about it. Thank you for watching. Peace out. It's kind of, oh fuck. Oh, don't do that, that hurts.